Hello my beautiful Geminis, welcome to your love reading for late May heading into June 2023. I hope you're doing well. Happy birthday. Now it looks like your person of interest is a hard person to emotionally penetrate. I feel like this is your person. They're the world, okay? So they've got this kind of barrier around them. And I feel like this is you looking at them. Two of Wands. Wanting clarity about the future, wanting them to make concrete decisions. Maybe some of you want to know where exactly you stand when it comes to your person. There's definitely an element of you not knowing because you're blindfolded here in the Eight of Swords. You're feeling stuck. You don't know which way to move. You don't know what action to take. You overthink. You know, when this person acts a little bit cold and non-communicative and avoidant, I feel, you feel a little bit suffocated, a little bit, and unimportant. You have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. You're not telling this person, but I feel like you could have some better boundaries. You have the Queen of Pentacles here. That's random. Two queens next to each other. I just feel like it's a message about your level of investment in this relationship. You feel a little bit trapped because you've put your all into this. You're financially invested, you're emotionally invested, and so you don't want to rock the boat. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting, okay? I feel like there's a lot of love between you and your person. We have the Ace of Cups. But I get that this person could be a little bit reckless with your feelings. The Fool next to the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Maybe they make decisions without consulting you. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Maybe they stop kind of considering you, or you know, maybe there's a lack of passion as well, and they're coming across as a little bit selfish with the Fool here. So that kind of makes sense because your oracle message in the pre-shuffle is look for hidden messages that signal a change is needed. All right, so what's not working in your connection? Let's have a look. Angels and Spirit, please show me what is the message for Gemini in love. What's the message for Gemini in love, please? Heading into early June 2023. If your person is being difficult, Spirit is asking you to position yourself as an ally rather than this person's enemy, or you know, don't chastise them. If they're behaving like a child, avoid nagging or chastising, because I feel like it would only antagonize the situation. So they're asking you, Spirit is asking you to change your strategy when it comes to this person. Don't shut down, don't stonewall or give the silent treatment, and equally don't fight fire with fire. You're going to have to play smart here. And show your person that you're on the same side, you're on the same team, and then be assertive and command respect. Yeah, because if you don't demonstrate to this person that you're actually on the same team, then you're going to drift further apart, and this person is going to, as I said, it's going to antagonize them, so they're going to just behave badly on a more regular basis. Any conflict degenerates into a power struggle if we do not go to a common higher purpose. So even if we succeed in controlling our partner into doing it our way, somehow our needs will still not be met, because they won't be doing it out of a want to make you happy. They'll be doing it to kind of, you know, they'll be doing it because they don't want to deal with the consequences. Do you know what I mean? You want someone to voluntarily do right by you and treat you the way that you want to be treated. You've got assistance is coming your way. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so you know how I said with this Queen of Pentacles, I said that you're very invested. So there's a part of you that feels disempowered because you feel like you've overcommitted yourself. But this card says if you're a not good enough addict, you will overcommit yourself. You'll try to do more than you can possibly do. And when you can't do it, you become resentful of the person who expects you to do what you know you possibly cannot. So I feel like your person has got the advantage here. They've got the upper hand because they know you want to keep the peace. You want to get the relationship back on an even keel. So they're exploiting this because they can pick up on your insecurities, or you're feeling like you're not good enough, that you can't do better than this person. And so they think that you're going to be there regardless of their behavior. So that goes back to your advice, which is look for hidden messages that signal a change is needed. You need to tip the scales back into your favor, is what I'm feeling. And I know that sounds very like adversarial, but I feel like this person's put you in that position. Let's see what they want to say. Angels and Spirit, please show me, what do they want to say to Gemini heading into early June 2023? What do they want to say to Gemini? Yes, they blame. They could gaslight you. They're saying, don't make things worse. Listen to what I have to say. Everything is not so black and white. So I feel like they contradict you all the time. And you end up feeling drained and exhausted. Angels and Spirit, please show me, what do they want to say to Gemini, please? What do they want to say to Gemini? Yes! I plan on using my charm to win you over. They feel like they have you under their thumb. They feel like they have you wrapped around their little finger, is what I'm getting here. So, let's have a look. I'm going to get some advice from different decks, because I want to help you get back on track here. Angels and Spirit, please show me. What is the advice for Gemini in love? What is the advice for Gemini in love, please? Heading into early June 2023. Heading into early June 2023, please, Spirit. Resist pushing buttons. Yeah, so again, you need to choose your battles and also play smarter. You know there are triggers that get to them, but avoid pushing those buttons no matter how badly you're tempted to do it. And you are like the nymph of the zodiac. And by nymph, I mean like the little fairy, right? That likes to kind of stir trouble a little bit, Gemini. So I feel like you're good at pushing buttons, but they're asking you to refrain from doing that for now, okay? Yep. See, you've got think before you speak. Don't jump to conclusions and make mountains out of molehills. It will only drive them away. What did I tell you? Try to ground your emotions before acting or speaking. And look, you've got a card saying, is it worth the fight? Choose your battles. This person's like a bratty child, you know? So you're going to need to position yourself in such a way as they don't want to rebel all the time. But this card actually says more than that. And it goes back to the other card. Look for hidden messages that signal a change is needed. It actually says, this would be a great time to review your relationship. The incompatibilities cannot be ignored because it doesn't get better. So is this relationship really worth fighting for? That's a question only you can answer. So I feel like you've been stuck in a rut for quite some time. You might be at the end of your tether with this person, and Spirit is saying, if these things don't feel good enough for you, and you want to create more excitement, try to think about what needs to happen and be part of the solution. You can't force this person to change, but you can change the way you respond to their behavior. And I feel like you therefore hold the key to change. I feel like some of you are going to need to create some space between you and this, what do I want to say? I want to call them a delinquent. They're behaving like a delinquent, right? So they're saying survive the long distance. I feel like if you were to create distance, emotional and physical possibly, give this person a chance to miss you and realize the error of their ways. You know, absence sometimes makes the heart grow fonder, right? I don't care when people say things like, you know, out of sight, out of mind. No, I feel like this little delinquent needs a bit of a wake-up call. So I feel like you're going to need to do it, but don't take it too far, right? Because the card talks about the need to close the gap quickly. All right, so and it could just be hold off on sex. You know, I don't like to use sex as a bargaining tool. I feel like that's a toxic way to be in a relationship, but you know, if you give someone the cold shoulder, sometimes it can be the wake-up call that they need. So yeah, the whole message here is be willing to lose this person in order to get them to be better. If you want them, you have to be willing to lose them. Don't put them on a pedestal that they haven't earned. Keep your boundaries strong without bending them. That's been the whole message of this reading. So I really hope that, I'm going to end it there. I feel like we've covered it all. I feel like it was very straightforward. I hope it was helpful. Do leave me feedback in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, Gemini.